What's going on, y'all? It's Carolina Shore Fishing back here with you. Today we're going to be taking a look at the great Japanese tradition, Gyotaku. It's where they use squid ink or some kind of edible ink to press a picture of their fish onto this rice paper. It's almost like a cloth and it's easy to work with. Funny enough, this tradition was started to verify the size of catches because who would have known that fishermen like to lie? Like, if you ever called out sick to go fishing, leave a comment down below saying you've never called out sick to go fishing before. Anyways, this awesome tradition here was used to verify and record catches in a time where there were no cameras to do that. Traditionally, a squid or cuttlefish ink is used since it is edible and would allow you to be able to eat the fish afterwards. These days, people use an assortment of non-toxic edible paints. Many Gyotaku artists will use a variety of colors to get a more representative print of the fish, showcasing all of its colors, or even painting over the print afterwards. I won't pretend to be a Gyotaku expert. It takes a lot of experience and trial and error to get a good print. I did about 6 prints of this flounder, but you're only seeing the best one here, and even it has some flaws like overbleeding of paint around the fins where it was oversaturated. I like to prop the mouth open with a toothpick so that it looks like it's going after lure or bait, which you can also paint in some bait fish or a lure after you're done with the print. Typically, a styrofoam board is used so you can pin the fins in a more natural flared position, and also so you can carve out some of it so that the fish lays flat on the board, which eases the printing process. I like to use cuttlefish ink and traditional Hanji Korean paper, which you can find both of those listed on my website under the Gear We Use page, and I'll have that linked below in the description. Take a look at professional Gyotaku artists to learn how to properly pin the fins down if you'd like to try this for yourself. You want to pin the fins without actually inserting the pin into the fin, because that'll get in the way of getting a clean print with all the fine details. You'll have to play around with the thickness of your ink that you're going to paint onto the fish to get fine details. I found that a pretty dark, thick ink that's not too diluted works very well at picking up all these fine details like the scales. And you can see here, you can see the fins and the different lines going through the fins, which is really neat. This is just a great way to save those memories of a prized catch without having to spend all the money that you would with, say, a replica mount or a actual taxidermy mount. You'll see me here painting in the eyes, because when you come to do your print, the paint is not going to adhere to the eyes of the fish that well, or every time. Sometimes it does, but majority of the time you won't have any paint over the eyes, so you'll have to fill that in yourself. And I mistakenly used undiluted cuttlefish ink here, which you'll see is just too dark. So I recommend testing your paint that you're going to use for the eyes over a throwaway piece of paper, just to make sure you've got the right shade that you'd like. All in all, I'm really stoked with how this print came out. This is going to be a great wall hanger piece right here. I've also done a sheep's head that I'm really proud of. I've got a bunch of prints of those as well, and I'll show you that here. And it's just a really fun way to capture those memories.
So we'll have CSF at the bottom corner, C, S, F. You get the 18 inches and then the date. there we have it. Gyotaku Flounder. Like I said, it's going to take you a bunch of prints to get the one that you're looking for, but the hard work pays off. Hope you all enjoyed it. Try and do it yourselves. Let me know how it goes. And happy fishing, everyone. Take it easy on the water.